3 men died that day. The church has always fixed its gaze on the cross at the center, on Jesus Christ, the crucified one, given for the life of the world. Here is the mystery at the heart of our faith, that God meets us not in power, as we might expect, but in suffering love poured out for all. In one sense, he was utterly alone. No one else could bear what he bore. No one else could enter so fully into the depth of human sin, sorrow, and separation. The weight he carried was not only physical pain, but the burdens of the whole world. In that holy work of reconciliation, Christ stands where only Christ can, bearing in his own body the sin of all, that we might be made right with God by grace. And yet even there, he is not apart from us. As the prophet Isaiah declares, he was numbered among the transgressors, not because he shared in sin, but because he chose to stand in solidarity with sinners. He takes his place among the condemned, among those the world casts aside, among those who know their own faults. 3 crosses stand on that hill, and in their shadow we begin to see ourselves. For gathered there were many voices. Some mocked, some turned away, some watched from a distance. The powers of empire stood present, confident in their own judgments, certain of their order. And still, Christ remains, bearing even their rejection, holding even their scorn within the wideness of God's love and mercy. But closest to Jesus, nearest in suffering, nearest in truth, were the 2 crucified beside him. They share not only his place, but his fate. They are dying, and in their dying, something is revealed, not only about them, but about us. For we too are all mortal. We too live our lives in the shadow of the cross, whether we name it or not. And there comes a moment, sometimes sudden, sometimes slow, when all illusions fade away, and we are brought face to face with the truth of who we are, and the question of what and in whom do we trust. So tonight we listen. We listen not only as distant observers, but also as those who are drawn into this scene. If we could overhear their words, those spoken in pain, in fear, in defiance, those spoken in hope, what might we hear? And where in those voices might we hear our own? Let us listen. Centurion, centurion, the one in the middle is dead already. Yeah, he's really dead.
Well, my pious praying friend, there goes your hope.
Huh? What do you mean?
He's dead.
Dead?
Your Messiah on the middle cross. He's dead.
I know that. I heard him cry out and breathe his last. That was a while ago, I think. What time is it?
What difference does it make? It's time to die. That's what time it is. Die like he did.
He's dead. He was the first to die.
Yeah, they just ran a spear through him. Didn't you see?
No, I'm having trouble seeing anything.
Well, I saw it. They ran a spear through him. Blood and water came out, already separated.
A spear?
Yeah, we should be so lucky, huh? Hey, soldiers, why don't you run a spear through me? Come on, you Roman pigs, why don't you finish the job? Spear me, kill me, run me through. Oh, let me die. Oh, please, let me die. But I don't want to die. I want to live. Pull me down from this cross and put a spear in my hands, you herd of swine, and I'll show you how to use it. Come on, kill me, or take me down from this cross. Take me down from this cross.
Be quiet and die. Turn it off. Yeah, sure, you would.
That's what you said to him too, wasn't it?
Who, your great Messiah?
Yes, my great Messiah.
Your king? Jesus of Nazareth, the king of the Jews?
He is a king.
He was a king, you mean.
He
He's
is
dead.
a king.
Then where in God's name is his kingdom?
That's exactly where it is.
Huh?
In God's name. Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. You were there last Sunday with the rest of us. You joined the parade. Seemed to me you were waving branches and shouting and with the rest of the crowd.
Yeah, but he was alive then, and so were we. And there was still hope.
There still is hope.
No, there isn't. He's dead and we're dying, and for all we tried to change it, the Romans are still in charge. If Israel is ever to be free, we won't live to see it.
If Israel is ever free, is that all you think about? Is that all you think of?
Well, what else is there?
Paradise.
Paradise. Oh, come on.
Today you will be with me in paradise, he said to me.
Yeah, I heard him. Fat lot of good that's going to do.
Well, I believe him.
Well, I don't.
What do you believe in then?
I believe in me, that's what. I believe in numero uno.
But you're spiked to a cross.
So's he.
But we deserve to be. We're getting exactly what we deserve. But he was innocent.
Yeah, and look what it got him. If you're going to be crucified, you might as well be guilty.
Wouldn't it be better to be innocent?
It's too late for that now.
Is it?
What do you mean? We were tried and convicted, and now we're being executed. Guilty, innocent. What difference does it make? We're dying.
It could make a difference.
What difference?
Don't you fear God?
God? What does God have to do with it?
Well, for one thing, you're about to meet him face to face any minute now. Seems to me, guilty or innocent, should make all the difference in the world.
Shut up, will you? I don't have any time for God.
Do you have any time for anything else?
Look, don't try to hang that guilty number on me.
Why? Aren't you guilty?
No, we were right in what we were doing.
Were we?
Yes, we were. What is more right than seeking freedom, than overcoming tyranny, than throwing off the bonds of oppression and letting our people be free again?
Free for what?
What do you mean?
What did you intend to use that freedom for?
Well, to make the world a better place to live in, of course.
For whom?
Well, for us, of course, for Israel.
But mostly for you, right? Numero uno.
So what's wrong with that?
What's wrong? What's wrong with murdering people? What's wrong with stealing? What's wrong with anger and slander and hatred?
Well, they did it to us.
And so we did it to them. Is that what makes it right or wrong? Who does it to whom?
But we were oppressed.
So we make that right by becoming oppressors. Does that suddenly change the verdict from guilty to innocent?
That's the way the system works. That's the way everybody does it.
It didn't.
Sure.
He really was innocent.
And look what it got him.
Look what guilty got us.
So what's the difference? Are you going to say he died with dignity and we die with shame? Look, buddy, a third cross on the hill here doesn't look too dignified to me.
No, he died with more than dignity. He died with faith.
With faith? Look, I had faith. I believed, I really did. I believed we were right. I believed we had a cause. I believed we could make a difference.
But did you believe in God?
God, what does God have to do with it?
Everything.
Nothing.
Everything.
Well, where's your precious God then, if you're so all-fired sure that he's so terribly involved?
Right there between us.
Him?
Yes, him.
Oh, come on. If he was God, why didn't he get down off the cross and save himself? Why didn't he exercise that almighty power and do something?
I believe he did. I'm not sure exactly what or why, but I believe that right here on this hill, as we hung here and watched, God did something.
Yeah, he died.
Yes, that's what he did. He died right here with us.
So what good is that going to do?
It's done something for me.
Like what?
Well, for one thing, it's shown me how wrong I was. It's given me a chance to do something you haven't done, even in the face of death, to confess my wrong, to face up to God and life, my life, and what I've done with it, what I haven't, and to see what he could do with a life, and real life, the kind of life God intended for us. It's given me faith that he really is involved and that he cares, even about the likes of me.
If he cares so much, why doesn't he save you?
He has.
What?
Today you will be with me in paradise, he said. And I believe him.
How can you be sure?
How can you?
Look, I'm sure.
Are you?
I'm sure we were right and they were wrong.
But are you sure about God? Are you sure enough to die?
Yes.
All right. We've got our orders to get this over with. Break their legs.
No, I don't want to die. I'm not ready to die. I'm afraid to die. No, don't do it. Save me. Help me. Ah!
Lord, remember me when you come in your kingly power.
And so they died. We can't know every word that passed between them. Yet the witness of Scripture makes their voices familiar. In them we hear the truth of ourselves. For we too stand at the foot of the cross. We too are counted among those who fall short, those who struggle to trust, those who must face both our sin and our own mortality. There is even now the temptation to justify ourselves, to cling to our own righteousness, to measure our lives by comparison, to insist that we are right. This is the old story of sin that curves us inward upon ourselves. It is the voice that echoes throughout the crowd and the mocking thief, the voice that resists grace, because we would rather justify ourselves than receive. Yet at the cross, all such striving is brought to an end. For there, God reveals the truth, that we all are indeed in need of mercy. And mercy is precisely what is given. The other way, that way of faith, is not a work we accomplish, but a gift we are given. It is the simple, desperate, and honest prayer, Jesus, remember me. It is the turning of the heart outward to the one who has already turned to us. It is trusting not in ourselves, but in the promise spoken from the cross. Today you will be with me in paradise. It is the very heart of the gospel that we proclaim, that in Jesus Christ, God has entered fully into our suffering, into our sin, even into our death, not to stand far off, but to stand as Emmanuel, as God with us. In his profound aloneness, Christ bears what we cannot bear, carries what we cannot carry, and accomplishes what we cannot accomplish. By grace alone, he makes us right with God. And even more, he does not remain alone. From the cross, he gathers us in. He claims sinners. He speaks promise. He creates faith. He opens paradise. What he gives is not earned, but received. Not achieved, but trusted. This is the promise that is sealed for us in our baptism, where we are joined to Christ's death and resurrection, buried with him into death and raised with him into new life. Also that when our hour comes, the hour that we cannot escape, the hour that feels most solitary, we are not alone. For the crucified and the risen one has gone before us and goes with us there still. The one who is numbered amongst the transgressors now numbers us amongst the redeemed. 3 men died that day, and through the one in the center, death itself changed. For what seemed like an end has become, by God's grace, a beginning to the life that knows no end. The question that remains for us, the question that we leave with tonight, is not what we have done, but this. Will we trust that promise? Will we entrust ourselves to the mercy spoken from the cross? For the one at the center remembers. Jesus remembers us. And in that remembrance, we are given life. Amen.